Hello everybody, and thank you for watching Dan's Video Reviews. Now today I'm going to be talking to you about Halo Wars 2. Halo Wars 2 is obviously the sequel to Halo Wars 1, and it definitely made some improvements, but there are some things that I did not enjoy about this game. Getting into some of the positives though, the gameplay is definitely very good. It's very intuitive with the controls, which is surprising for an RTS game on the console. Halo Wars 1 was pretty much the only game that kind of did it right, so you kind of expect Halo Wars 2 to do it right, but just the fact that it does do it correctly is just a big message saying that this can be done and it can be done well. Okay, the RTS genre is definitely better on the computer, but I play Halo Wars on the Xbox mainly because, you know, Halo is an Xbox thing. It goes hand in hand, and hopefully everybody else will see Halo Wars 2 and they'll say, wow, they actually, can do an RTS on that game, and maybe developers will be like, we can do different RTS games that are on the Xbox or on the PlayStation, and it'll maybe open up a new door for those genres. There were definitely some positives and some negatives to this game. Getting into some of the positives, the gameplay was very fluid, it was very intuitive. When I was playing this game, I was just, I wasn't thinking about what the controls were. There wasn't really much of a learning curve there, but that being said, I did play Halo Wars 1 quite a bit, and the controls weren't very different than what they were in that. I did play the tutorial, which does help you with definitely the camera control and things like that, base management. It does help you out. I went through it just kind of as a formality because I did know the controls, but I just wanted to know what had changed. One thing I was definitely looking forward to, but they didn't actually have, was I was really hoping that they would have space battles, but they decided against it, and maybe that was a good thing. Maybe they couldn't have done it quite to the way that we would expect it to be, and so they decided against it. Hopefully, though, I really would be looking forward to an RTS space game that would be in the Xbox. That would be something that I would definitely love, and I would buy it right away. The campaign was definitely serviceable. The storyline was pretty good. The cutscenes were very well animated, and that I do have to give them credit for. They even did that very well in the first Halo Wars. The voice acting was very, very good. I mean, the person who did Captain Cutter, he probably did the best job. Other, honorable mentions would be, the person who does Isabel and Professor Anders. They did also very good jobs, in my opinion. Going into the actual gameplay of everything, it did lag a couple of times, and that was more on the multiplayer aspect of it. It did lag, but I think that might have been also to attribute to my poor internet quality that I have. But that did happen to me, and it did take away from the experience a little bit. Also, a couple of things that happened when I was playing the campaign, there was a loading screen, and there was a time where it loaded for probably about like 10-15 minutes, and it just didn't, and I actually had to quit out of the game and open it back up. And things like that. It's just those little things, but it can definitely detract from your overall enjoyment of the game. There were a few bugs with the AI, but in the campaign, when I played it skirmish mode and everything like that, the AI was actually pretty well rounded, and it was actually pretty difficult. Even on, normal and hard difficulty, I was, at times struggling to just, get everything under control. And it definitely does make it feel like you're playing against somebody instead of, I'm playing against a computer, it's fine. If you wanted to, learn about the things, I'd probably suggest just taking a bot and putting it on easy. That would give you the time to be able to learn how to play the game and actually be able to learn how to do everything appropriately before you start upping the difficulty. They have a new game mode, which is called Blitz Mode. I tried it out, and it was okay. The one thing I don't like about it is it's a card collecting thing, and they have microtransactions. Now, I personally just hate microtransactions because it makes it so you can have people that pay to win, and I don't enjoy that because as somebody who doesn't have a ton of money, I can't just, drop, $40 on new cards for the game and just, do it that way. I actually have to, work through it and earn it the hard way. And it makes it really difficult, especially when you're playing multiplayer, because you come up against those people who can, just drop the money down, and then they get all these great things, and you're stuck behind them trying to earn your way up, and it's just a lot harder when you're playing against those kind of people. I think that they should do it just a slightly different way. I think that maybe they should have a paid transaction that increases experience gain instead of something that gives you new cards and things like that. So you still actually have to play the game and still have to work hard, but that's just my opinion. I know other people do like the microtransactions, and that's perfectly alright. Overall, I would say the game is very good. I do enjoy the time that I play it, and it definitely, at times, especially with the campaign, it does suck you in a little bit, and you're like, oh, I gotta play this, I gotta play it some more. And that's definitely a good thing for a video game, because there have been video games in the past that, you're playing, and it's great for the first hour, hour and a half, and then, you kind of get bored of it, and that's kind of a waste of money. And this game, definitely, I can see myself playing it for probably, a good 40 hours before I ever actually, get tired of the game. I've only played the game for probably about 12 to 13 hours, and that was just kind of so I can get enough of an opinion on it to form this review, and then I will go back to it and obviously play it more. This isn't my, leaving point. I'm never going to touch this game again, but I definitely do want to go back to it. So what are your opinions on the game? Do you agree with me? Do you happen to disagree with me? If you do, feel free to comment below. Also feel free to like and subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be putting out a lot more videos coming out soon. I think I'm going to be doing a Legends of Tomorrow Season 1 review. I know it came out a while ago, but I just happened to finish it on Netflix because I've been a very busy person and, just finally getting around to it. And I want to put up my review of that show because I did enjoy it. I'm also going to be doing some discussion videos, probably 1 or 2 of those in the next couple of days, and then hopefully I'll be getting to do the Logan review coming up very soon, probably mid next week. I'll probably be watching the movie and then hopefully getting out that review for that Friday release date. So I'm going to be leaving my email and my Twitter probably somewhere around here. If you guys would feel free to follow me on Twitter, email me some suggestions for videos that you might want me to, look at. I'm probably going to be able to be doing reaction videos now because I'm going to be able to get the software pretty soon to be able to do that stuff. If you have anything you guys want me to react to, send me a message and I'll do my best to get to that as soon as possible. As always, thank you for watching the video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and have a great day, everybody. See ya.